Once again, we are the gatekeepers. I am Emoli Edu.
At Dennis Keton.
Still on the Champions League, ladies and gentlemen. First of all, I want to apologize because I said RB Leipzig will surprise the world. Actually, they were surprised. The game ended 7-0. And of course, Mr. Record Breaker, Mr. Erling Haaland scored 5 games in one match. He won both, of course, the hat-trick ball and man of the match. So congratulations to Man City, actually winning 7-0. We are so sorry to Leipzig.
You can relate, huh? As a Manchester United fan.
Well, as long as a team has the word Manchester, I think it's just a revenge of the people who laughed when Liverpool smashed Manchester United 7-0. But the same score was done to RB Leipzig. By the way, let me say this. Actually, RB Leipzig, they're good only at home. When they're away, they're very poor. I forgot to say that yesterday because we played them in the Europa League 2 seasons ago. We beat them 5-0 at Old Trafford and Rashford scored a hat-trick.
Okay.
So they're very poor.
You've said it all.
Yeah.
So guys, and how did the other match go? Because we had 2 matches.
0-0. AC Milan played against... Actually, that game, it ended in a 0-0 draw. No, it was Inter. I remember I predicted Inter Milan will be surprised. But since the aggregate was 1-0, Inter Milan had a goal. The match ended in a barren draw. So which makes it Inter Milan to make it through to the quarterfinals.
True. So guys, there are the results which you've been told. So of course, even me, I joined Pogba in saying that I was surprised by the thorough beating which Man City actually gave to RB Leipzig. It was a crazy one, 7-0, with Haaland being now breaking the records of the guy who has actually scored the fastest 30-something goals, of course, as you can see on your screen. It's crazy. Congratulations, Haaland. You have a brighter future ahead. Then on the other hand, guys, yesterday's match between Inter Milan and which is this team? Why am I forgetting the name? That match, it was a true definition of a person who is unlucky. Clearly, Inter Milan were not to draw, they were to lose that game. Onana was the man of the match. So that game was, man, I can assure you that God was on Inter Milan's side. But it is what it is. This is football, and whatever happens, it remains back there. So, straight to it. Now we move on to the last match of the round of 16 to see now who are the official 2 guys tonight who will be joining the other teams in the quarterfinal, as we will be doing as we will be knowing who will be facing who in the next stage of the quarterfinals. So Pogba, let's go.
Well, the first match, we have 2 matches. We have Napoli against Frankfurt, an aggregate of 2-0 in favor of Napoli. On the other side, we have a match of the day, that is Real Madrid against Liverpool. Aggregate is 5-2. We remember what happened at Anfield. So that's the match of the day, but they will all be played at the same time. So the first one, Napoli against Frankfurt, with an aggregate of 2-0 in favor of Napoli. Well, Napoli were away. They will be at home. They are on fire this season in the Serie A. They are leading by almost 12 points ahead, 12 points and above. And right now, Napoli, they're just scoring goals here and there. And the Manchester United player to be, Victor Osimhen, is very much impressing, scoring goals here and there. He will be in action again today. Having seen the likes of other players like Haaland scoring 5 goals in one match, I'm expecting, this is just the reality. I don't expect Frankfurt to do any comeback. So me, Team Napoli, all the way. That's miracles happen, but not here. So since Napoli will be at home, no injuries, no yellow cards, no suspension. It's a game of 11 versus 11, no excuses again. So Team Napoli.
Napoli, truth be told, they have been very impressive, especially in this Champions League. We all remember the famous win against Liverpool. You remember the 4-1 victory against Liverpool. So these guys have been so consistent. They have been doing everything right. And truth be told, as Pogba has told you, in Serie A, of course, they are league leaders, and it's an issue of catch them if you can, because they've actually created a buffer in terms of the points which they are ahead with. So it's we can almost say that in the next few game weeks, they should be crowned champions of Serie A. On the flip side, you find that they already won away 2-0. So tonight, as they're at home, a place which they don't lose. Do you know that stadium is called what? They're playing in the new stadium. It's called the Diego Maradona Stadium. Estadio Maradona. This is a place whereby I think they have only lost in it once, and it's not a place where they fancy losing. They actually put value in this place, and they want to make histories here. So of course tonight, and another thing, Napoli, while at home, they don't score less than 3 goals. They give you a thorough beating, so that when you return back to your home, you don't forget whatever they did to you. So having said that, guys, I feel like the main man, of course, is Osimhen. Osimhen has been impressive with scoring goals both in the Champions League and also in Serie A. So we are not seeing any different today. I feel like he will still continue with his scoring streak. In the first leg, him and his captain, they scored. He scored a goal. He could have lived with 2, but one of the goals was an offside. But it is what it is, so the match ended 2-0. So tonight I feel like they will be going at it, and they will be scoring another 3 goals. It will be a 3-0 thriller. So I'm sorry to the opponent, but I'll join Pogba by saying that Team Napoli all the way. So Napoli to win and qualify to the quarterfinals.
Well, actually that team we were looking for, it's FC Porto. So they played against FC Porto.
Yeah, Porto has escaped my mind.
I think next time FC Porto, you go there prepared, because they have been useless. Actually, they have not scored any goal in both legs. Yeah, of course. But anyway, the next game, which is the match of the day, Liverpool. Okay, it's Real Madrid versus Liverpool. Location is Santiago Bernabeu in Spain, Madrid. Aggregate 5-2. But Benzema scored 2 goals, right?
Benzema 2, Vinicius 2.
Definitely, and Valverde. The guy with Militao. Eder Militao with the header. So it's 5-2 against Liverpool, which was we saw Mo Salah and Darwin Núñez. Okay, so now in a fixture like this, we all know the keepers are not always lucky. They must give assists on both ways. This is what happens, by the way, when these two guys meet. Actually, one keeper has to be a hero. We remember in the finals where the Real Madrid goalkeeper was the man of the match. The last match they played now this season, the first leg, both keepers were not men of the match because of the mistakes they made. But irregardless, tonight is tonight. Do you see them doing a comeback?
This is Champions League, this is football, anything is possible. Never write out anyone until the last whistle. And we are coming to this match remembering the 2018-2019 semi-finals when Liverpool was meeting Barcelona. So we all remember what happened when they first met in the first leg. Barcelona won 3-0, but when they came to, of course, the place where people never walk alone, the match ended 4-3. So which means that's just a technical example. It ended in aggregate 4-0, right? Yes.
But let me talk about that a little bit.
Yeah.
Actually, that was different because Barcelona won at Camp Nou.
Yes, sure.
By 3-0. Anfield.
Yes.
Is where Liverpool does those miraculous things. This time they will be away.
They'll be away. And remember, Real Madrid doesn't have like a solid record that they don't lose at Bernabeu. Remember what Chelsea did to them last season, even though they had actually created a buffer when they were in Stamford Bridge. That is what actually saved them. So tonight it's just an issue of a caution to Courtois not to be reckless, and a caution to the defense of Real Madrid to be very keen and alert.
You know Rudiger?
Yes, because by the Rudiger might be playing tonight.
Confirmed.
He better play.
Yeah.
So having said that, Liverpool performed poorly in Premier League in match week 27, that is last weekend. They came to this match heads high or shoulders high, having won 7-0 to Manchester United, but they thought they could continue with that streak, but they were bamboozled. They were surprised by Bonham.
It's called a curse.
Whatever you want to call it. The match ended 1-0, courtesy of a goal from Billing, which made the match to end 1-0. So it was a shocker for Liverpool.
And they missed a penalty.
Yeah, Mo Salah got a penalty, something which he rarely misses. He actually missed it, but this is football for you. On the other side, Real Madrid in La Liga, they came from 1 goal behind to rally 3 goals. The match ended 3-1. They were facing Espanyol, so the match ended 3-1. So I feel like Benzema never played in that match. By the way, he was rested because he had sustained a knock. So, but he's been seen in training. So chances are he will be back. So when you see Benzema, you see Vinicius, and of course you see Mr. Valverde.
That's complete now.
That front line is crazy. So straight to it. I feel like you've asked me a question whether I believe that the record can be overturned. Mm-hmm. It's difficult, but it's not impossible.
Yes.
If Liverpool can just focus and bring in the game which they brought to Manchester United, play spiritedly and just concentrate on scoring, not the goals which they have behind, I feel like it's going to be a different ballgame.
Yes, but yeah, I know they have that in mind, and whatever you're saying is exactly what they're thinking, that they should go there, forget everything behind, play beautiful games, score a lot of goals. But guys, this is Real Madrid. They're very clinical. Actually, Real is a team which doesn't care about possession. We have been seeing even in the Champions League final against Liverpool. Liverpool possesses, but these people, they're just clinical. They will go there. They play the high line. They want to overturn the scores. They forget they're playing against Real Madrid. They'll be beaten.
Guys, if statistics are anything to go by, statistics has it that whenever Real Madrid has been the first team to score or to win the first leg, they always go all through and win and actually qualify to the next stage. Out of the 27 times that they have actually played, or they have actually won first in the first leg, 26 times they have actually qualified to the next level. The only time that never happened was just recently in season 2018-2019. That is when Ajax was Ajax. When Ajax was when Ajax was Ajax.
Only Ten Hag can do that.
Yeah, I remember a 4-1 beating by Ajax, which was a surprise. But that goes a long way to tell you that records are here to be broken, because we are also seeing what Haaland is doing. So anything is possible. So the only thing I can say is, for Liverpool to win here, they should know that they're also facing a team which has 3 prolific goal scorers, and they're facing a team which has a history of actually being good in Champions League. So they should not go there and relent. They should not go there and relax. If they relax, of course, Vinicius, Benzema, Valverde will punish them without a doubt. And of course, in the midfield of Camavinga and Tchouaméni, it's going to be difficult.
And Luka
Modric, the veteran. It's going to be crazy. So for me, I actually pity Liverpool. I pity them, by the way, because it's going to be a different ballgame tonight. So I don't know. Pogba, there's nothing much we can say tonight.
Should I just shoot
your shot?
The nail on the head.
Please.
Liverpool. Real Madrid will try to at least pity you guys. They will try at least not to score many goals. Only 3-0 is enough.
3-0, yeah? Guys, for some reasons, I'm seeing Liverpool winning, but I'm not seeing them qualify.
Winning against Real Madrid. Yes.
It's possible.
Chelsea did that.
Though, if history is to go by again, history is not something you want to rely on, because if history is to go by, the last time Liverpool won against Liverpool, I think, was back in 2009.
Yes.
It's been long.
And remember, this is not just a game.
I know. It's crazy. So basically, Real Madrid have a better record against Liverpool. Anytime they meet, they win. They draw once, and they continue winning again. So having said that, guys, I feel like Liverpool will be winning this match tonight by 3-2.
3-2.
3-2. But of course, that means the aggregate will be 8-4. So it's going to be crazy. So Liverpool to win, but not to qualify.
Liverpool to win.
Yes.
So guys, this guy will be apologizing tomorrow. Same way I apologized today, saying RB Leipzig will pull a... And just before we leave, just that game, Haaland was almost breaking the record. Messi's record. You know, there are rumors, people say Pep loves Messi. So he saw this guy scoring 5 goals and he was almost scoring the 6th one. He was taken off immediately. You don't break Messi's record. Who are you? Actually, and on a bonus, should we... There are some 2 Premier League games. Should we...
Yeah.
As a bonus, right?
Yeah, we are still in... it was a double game week, match week 27.
Yeah, of course. Actually, Brighton against Crystal Palace. Brighton were at home and they lost.
They drew.
2-2.
Yes.
Yeah, I remember they drew. And they are meeting Crystal Palace. So how do you see this match?
Yes, they are meeting Crystal Palace, a team that lost because of a silly mistake from Olise, who actually tackled, who did he tackle in the box, and it was a penalty which Haaland gladly converted to take his tally to 28 goals, my friend.
This nigga.
Respect Haaland.
We're still speaking about Haaland.
Haaland, Premier League top scorer, currently 28 goals. He's just 2 plus 6. He's just 6 goals shy from breaking the all-time Premier League record held by Alan Shearer.
With 12 games to go.
With 12, huh?
Yeah, 12.
My friend, respect Haaland. I suspect that the next time he meets any team, he will be scoring a brace. But it is what it is. So Crystal Palace, as they face Brighton at Amnex Stadium, right?
Yes.
So I feel like, guys, Brighton will be shining bright tonight. I'm giving it to Brighton, actually, with McAllister being back on form and, of course, Mr. Mitoma being there. So I feel like this is it. This is it. Brighton to shine bright and to win by 2-1.
For me, clean sheet for Brighton. 2-0.
Clean sheet, yeah?
Yes, for Brighton.
Mr. Estupinan should be...
Estupinan.
Okay.
An assist and a clean sheet. On the other side, Southampton will be playing against Brentford. Southampton is another team which has not impressed me. They played, yes, I say they are not impressing because they played against Manchester United. They had a very good advantage of winning that game. But on a normal day, a normal Southampton, beating 10 men Manchester United would have been an easiest task for them. Because when a team like United, let me specify, Manchester United, when they're less, they're very, what can I say?
They're very slippery. Definitely.
But Southampton failed. Actually, you failed me too because you could have scored more than 3 goals. But credits to Manchester United anyway. Southampton against Brentford. Now this one straight away, I'm giving it to Brentford because they lost 1-0. And I feel like they'll need to bounce back with you guys. You will be at home, but these people won't care. So I'm going with Brentford to win this game by at least 4-1.
Guys, Southampton have been spoiling for people. Of course, they played well against Manchester United after a straight red card for Casemiro, which was a red card, though there's been a lot of debate behind the scenes between me, Pogba, and our guys regarding that red card. But it is what it is. But a special message to Casemiro, please. Stop being super aggressive because you are going to cost your team a lot of games because you are brought to play games. But if this is going to continue, it's going to be crazy.
Yeah.
Manchester needs you, and
and me a special message to referees, please be consistent.
Yeah, of course. That's it's not even to referees, to FA, because man, you need to take cover of your house because a lot of these crazy mistakes and inconsistencies are happening and it's not funny. Things needs to be done. But leave that alone. So we are at it. Southampton facing Brentford. Brentford lost a game which I didn't think they would lose. They have a chance to rectify their mistake in this double game week. Southampton, on the other side, they lost a chance to actually capitalize on the advantage which they had of 10 man less Manchester United. So the question is, will they actually do that at St. Mary's tonight? Will they be able to hold Brentford? Brentford, a team which we know they have been consistently winning, and they don't lose consistently again. So tonight, I think I will join you by saying that Tony will be on the score sheet, and this game will be 3-1.
3-1. Thank you so much. Actually, Southampton, next time pull up your socks. The last time you played against Man United, you are 1 man down, you swallowed 9 goals. I expected the same from you to them. But anyway, guys, thank you. That was all for today. Until next time, actually, there's a Europa League tomorrow. That one, Chelsea, okay, Manchester United and Arsenal already qualified in advance.